Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Foden gets it away. And the counter is on. And that's a goal kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Deftly away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Speculative strike. Now he's off and running. Onana deals with it effortlessly. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Back into the middle. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that's a nice ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Maguire gets it clear. David Villa. Maguire tries to clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking tidy in possession here. Ruben Dias deals with that comfortably. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kimmich clears. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And they've caught rid. Shifted it to the flank. He could be in here. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they've got it again.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found a way through. He's one-on-one. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
306.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are not doing enough to...
Foden! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And reclaimed it in a trice. York. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he was alert to it. Rafinha is there to clear. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
And Torres! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Anthony.
And we have our very first corner.
Garnacho.
Crossed into the box.
Masraoui.
It's a decent clearance.
Number 12, Malacia.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Mason Mount. Coming on the
Foden
field.
cuts it out.
Number 16, Ahmad. Number 9, Rashford. Number 20, Diogo Dalot. Number
Goalkeeper's
23,
ball.
Shaw. Number 22, Eriksson.
And it's Eriksson.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And he's intervened well there. That's really well cleared. Menu. Shaw. Eriksson. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a shot! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Marcus Rashford.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
Marcus
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitutions taking place.
That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.